is a FameIdols Hangout, the one-stop shop for everything entertainment, information, and education, as the case may be. A beautiful Friday evening, Jejeli and Wayoli, without that, give the first week of the year 2026. This is the 8th of January, and we don't go. If you never come on board, I don't really know what you wait for. Right here, right now, we're talking about all that's going on in the lives of your favorite celebrities. We're talking about all that's going on in the entertainment space, and we've got a lot of good news. It seems this year is already starting on a good foot. Yes, it's already starting on a good foot for a lot of our Nigerian celebrities. I'm Osita, the rugged gentleman, and I've got Joy in the building. Joy, good evening this evening. All right, so I think Joy is having a little bit of a glitch here and there, but then she'll eventually join us. As the show they progress, I think we get a lot to talk about right here.
Good evening, all my beautiful and handsome people. How una today?
Joy, are they with you?
Okay. Oh, I'm sorry, my dear. You're a little glitch in network. So how una they hope say Osita your weekend they going as you want them. Oh yes, so as you say, now normal level, we don't come again with all wait there for inside our house. Yes, so anywhere where say something they happen for your celebrity area, no say normal level. Idols, we got you. Now so the thing be from your village, from outside the country, from here in Nigeria, no say anything will happen for your celebrity area, for their area, even get them here for FameIdols. And as it be like that, to carry come for una today. If start to come back to your area because work don't resume. Yes, work don't resume. I say make I give you updates in case you know work don't resume. Oh, come out for village, come back. Usage, no problem. We love you on FameIdols. Now work you find let us know. We have jobs available. Advertise yourself and tell us what you can do and sell yourself. Those hiring you, you can never tell who will call you and how much you'll be making. That's a bit like that. The correct role carry come for now because normal level, all our it is sweet where what is our big?
Somebody said that the holiday ended on the 5th of January. Anybody will be saying they village, and then will be saying you travel go. Reach the 6th of January. Say no be holiday again. Say you don't get stranded and then you start to shout for help. Not be me talking, but that's a conversation for another day. A sneak peek of what to actually expect on today's program, because as we said, we have a lot in store for you. Our very own Big Wiz coming out to let people know that it's not too early to start breaking records. As you're already shattering record left, right, and center across various streaming platforms. They let people know, so they get why they call them Big Wiz. Yes, they shatter records left, right, and center. We'll tell you all about that as the show they progress and they go front. Jeriq, yes, EO is actually in the news. We're talking about that particular rumor that has been going up and down for a very long time. Jeriq is coming out to debunk a lot of things. Don't tell people Sam not be as they talk and now he actually be. No worry. I go here on the future as the show they go front. Also, Allwell Ademola is also in the news. After, I do not know if I should call him months, yes, or after a while, which he was dragged right here on Obasanjo's internet. He's coming out to, do the right thing finally. And people have been celebrating since. Our very own favorite Nigerian couple, I'm talking about Adekunle Gold and Simi. They finally welcome bouncing babies in this world. Yes, they don't welcome their children. Yes, they don't welcome their children. And this one is sweet me, no be small. As the show they progress, we're going to let you know the details. All you have to do is sit back and reach out to that particular person that both of you watch FameIdols Hangout together. Let them know that the show has commenced officially. We're here. We're live. We're kicking it exactly as it's supposed to be. With that, we go into the very first story for today, like rightfully said. Our very own Nigerian singer. I'm talking about no other than Ayodeji Balogun popularly known as Wizkid Ayo, has made history as the first ever African artist to surpass 10 billion streams on the global streaming music platform. I'm talking about Spotify. Yes, he done once again put Nigeria on the global map. He done once again put his name on the record breakers list. Yes, he done once again let people know he is big Wiz for a reason. And now, the Ojo Legba Krona actually achieved this particular feat as he streams across all credits on the platform and recently hit 10 billion stream mark. His collaborative hit with a Canadian superstar, I'm talking about Jeriq, and British singer Tyler, is his most streamed song on the platform with almost 4 billion streams. His third studio album, Made in Lagos, is the most streamed project on Spotify with over 1 billion streams. Wizkid's most streamed song as Lead in Essence, featuring Thames, which has amassed over 333 million streams. Meanwhile, American singer Billie Eilish's Bird of a Feather has surpassed Stone and I, Monkey Dance, as the most streamed solo song by a female artist in Spotify history. Bird of a Feather recently hit 3.37 billion to surpass Dance Monkey, which has 3.3 billion streams. I don't talk this thing before, and I'm going to say it again. It's so amazing how our artists out there, both in Nigeria and beyond, have been able to surpass that particular benchmark, you know, that particular million stream. It don't pass million, and not be million again. They don't enter billion. Imagine one artist having 4 billion streams on a streaming platform. That one means 4 billion different people come down listen to this song, and not be choice at all. It's not a small something. It's something that should be emulated. It's something that should be celebrated, if I do say so myself. Joy.
Now, what for some people say, seriously, you know, Wizkid, when this news about Wizkid came, somebody said something. Somebody song the Wizkid released in 2025. For him, you know, for him to make it as the first ever African artist is upon streams on the global streaming platform. Now another person tell and say the belly now they worry you. Not be me, you won't know talk and ask me I go. But the belly they worry you. Now why they ask that kind of question? Well, most people don't take congratulations. Yes, he's making us proud on the global platform. He's making us proud, not only on Spotify. Wizkid is making Nigeria proud. It's putting our names. So for me, I go say congratulations. If you want to learn how to do the marketing, make ask Wizkid, make it. All this pepper body is not working. You know, go carry you go anywhere. Are they be upcoming artists? Don't be yourself and learn. That's how they be. See.
Yes, of course. I beg your pardon. Yes, Wizkid is breaking record left, right, and center, and I believe it's something that should be emulated. It's something that other artists to look forward to. And to that particular fan that's coming out to come and say, I ain't take talk and say how many songs Wizkid get. We go make and come they talk say yes, he's the most streamed African artist. See, it's funny. Joy talk say this on a bad belly, but me I talk say na bad belly. What we say there's sprinkle ignorance on top, because up until 2025, Seeker's Love Quantity is still breaking records. Seeker's Love Quantity is still bagging stream. Still this very moment, even if Seeker not really really there on the Nigerian music market, if we decide to be truthful, it doesn't mean that song is not still doing numbers till 2025. I'm not go shock if it's still doing numbers till this year 2020. So it doesn't have to be until you're flooding the mainstream media with lots of songs. It's not until you don't release left, right, and center. Not be until your song they like water. You know, songs that water make your song full everywhere before you be bagging numbers on streaming platforms. I believe, or should I say, to me, yes, to me, also, gentlemen, I'm of the opinion that it is best you put one good song out there, and that song should be doing numbers that should have over 20 songs that nobody is listening to. It better make you calm down. Make you use small, write one song, make the song go where. Yes, make the song go where. Then say you can't dey pack plenty song where we say nobody really they listen to. So you know if it pass like that. There is no other better way to say it other than big up to Big Wiz. Yes, big up to Big Wiz. He's doing well, he's doing amazing, and we love what he's doing. Continually putting Nigeria on the global map. And it's a call to I'm looking for the right English word to use, but I believe it's something one of a motivation to other A-list artists to do more. Yes, even artists who said they never be A-list artists is a call for them to actually do more. It's a call for them to know that there is more that needs to be done. If he's achieving this, it's not because it's so special, it's because he's putting in the work. So it's a call to others to actually put in the work. It's a very, very important part. Yes, and with that, we got this bang come up from that particular story, enter the very next story. And this one, to the best of my knowledge, is in line with the late singer. I'm talking about no other than Allwell, that passed away not too long ago. Now, her brother, I beg your pardon, is in the news. Yes, and for people that do not people will be said they don't really forget like that. Allwell's brother was ranting a while ago, or should I say he was bitter. Yes, he was saying a lot. He was talking about a lot of Nigerian entertainers. Let me put it that way. He was talking about a lot of Nigerian entertainers that went as far as, you know, how did he was talking about people that were not even showing his sister love while she was alive. Yes, he was talking about people that were not showing his sister love while she was alive, but now they are coming to post her picture everywhere. Now, the late actress and Allwell Ademola's brother has publicly apologized to Iyabo Ojo after calling her out for not supporting his sister when alive. For people that remember that particular story, we treated it here on FameIdols. He mentioned some names, and Iyabo Ojo's names was one of the names he mentioned. Now, newspaper been done reports say Allwell's younger brother had earlier dragged actor Lateef Adedimeji, Iyabo Ojo, and other Nigerian A-listers for posting pictures of the late actress after her death. Now, Iyabo Ojo actually responded, "I over-supported your sister when she was alive. I featured in her movies countless times for free." However, during the service of songs of the late actress on Thursday, that's January 8, 2026, yesterday, her brother approached Iyabo Ojo and begged her for forgiveness. According to the one we say will take CM, "Big mommy, please don't be offended. You can see that I didn't abuse you in the viral video. Please, I'm sorry." While prostrating to beg her, Iyabo Ojo quickly embraced him and said, "Otilo, it's a thing of the past. To God, I have forgiven you." Yes, we understand the fact that it might be out of grief, it might be out of, mourning. A lot of people might say a lot of things when they are not. I don't know. It got the way mourning. It got the way grief. They actually beat to some people. You understand? It got the way grief. They actually beat to some people. So it might have been that he made this particular statement out of grief. Now, Iyabo Ojo is trying to let him know that she's not holding it against him. After all, he no insult him. He no yabam. He just called the names of people that he believed were not supporting his sister. But then Iyabo Ojo cleared the air, said she was there. And imagine a big face like Iyabo Ojo. Imagine somebody of that particular caliber coming out to stand in for Allwell for free. Imagine doing appearances, imagine doing movie shoots for free. She not collect shishi. I don't know which other support we want to talk about. Yes, and that being said, I feel it's supposed to be a form of lesson to other relatives of people in the entertainment scene. You see, you never know to what extent people are actually coming out for that your brother, that your sister. A lot of people tend to overlook and just feel it is their right to call names as they please. See, I'm not dragging Allwell's brother. Like I said, I want to believe he said those things out of grief, but it will really, really make sense if even while grieving, you're able to get your facts right. You're able to, call the right names. There are names that you can call. They got people will be saying true, they don't really rate your sister like that when she was with us. But then you have to take your time to do your assignments. Call names where they say those people where they say you're supposed to call their names because it is normal. See, it is normal. And I understand where it's coming from. It is so sad that some people gain familiarity after they are no more. A lot of people, we heard about them after their deaths. Personally, yes. The time I knew about the famous rapper Da Green was when he was no more. After that green don't keep working, now that will be so agent man new win be. Now that will be say I can't even they listen to his song. Now that will be say I can't they know the kind of person will be say in be. He gets another artist like that will be say I don't even know his name at all until he is no more. So there are a lot of people that you see them on on a daily basis. They don't like. I have this personal experience that I do not know if I should be saying here, but I got talking. And not guys won't take me. See, there is somebody I know. There is somebody I know. This particular person celebrated her birthday, and some people no post time. They not talk about this particular person. See, I understand that it's not entitlement mentality from my own side, but then these people no post and they don't talk about and they don't even talk anything when this person celebrates birthday. As God wants it, this person kick the bucket, and from nowhere, group chat don't full, status don't full. Everybody come they post left, right, and center. Wishes now water. Everybody they post them. You go they see different caption. Love just full everywhere. But when that person celebrates birthday when he did with us, they don't remember to post them. They don't remember to post them. So it is normal. A lot of people actually do things like that. So I understand where Allwell's brother is coming from, because you can see people that blatantly turned his sister down. You can see some of them even making posts. You can see some of them even doing donations here and there. The moment you are not now waiting make Patoranking, I'm very sure. Say now waiting make Patoranking enter studio. Come sing song, celebrate me now while they are alive, because some Nigerians don't form that in habit. So if you know for any reason, if you there for your body, say you know, say you be part of those people will get this bad character. This 2026 is an opportunity for you to change your evil ways. Celebrate people when they are here. Reach out to people, support people when they are here. Now wait until bad news don't enter before you come. They carry the person matter for head. Do the work where we say you feel do. Help the person in the littlest way where we say you feel help them. I am so happy that these two, or should I say mommy Iyabo Ojo, did not take it overboard. I'm so happy that she was not in a quarreling mood. You understand? She not see I'm like problem. Some people would have made an issue out of it. Why are you calling my name in such a thing? After all I did for your sister, you wanted to make that kind of post and you still call my name. But no, she not take her like that. She just outrightly told him it's a thing of the past. She just come outside, call it and no say no reason I'm at all. Enough you ever get where you touch. We did together. That's a behavior worthy of emulation. And once again, I would like to say condolences to Allwell's brother. I understand how he feels. And those people, once again, we get that bad character. Yes, and those people who say they get that bad character, this is an opportunity for them to change. This is an opportunity for them to change. Enough it pass like that. I got to talk about from that story. Enter the very next story. Now, I've noticed something. In fact, it was a full-time conversation a while ago. And I would like some people to, should I say, leave us comments. If you watch up to this particular point, I want to hear from you. It was a full-time conversation. It was not even just an ordinary conversation. There was time it became a full-time argument online. People were saying that the music industry in the East is nothing compared to that of the West. They were saying that if you're in the West, you have more chances of making it as an upcomer in Lagos than when you did the East. They come outside, come talk, say music artists from the East do not love themselves. They say they'll prefer to pull themselves down instead of uplifting themselves. They're going ahead to say people like Olamide, for example, you can count how many artists he has brought to stardom. You can count how many people that own their entire career to Olamide as an artist. There are a lot of people that, all thanks to Olamide, we know about them. If I should start to the call names, I'll call people like Leo Kesh, I'll call people like not Adekunle Gold, I beg your pardon. I'll call people like Leo Kesh, I'll call people like Chinko Eku, I'll call people like Lighter, I'll call people like a lot of them. There are plenty. It got plenty where we say all thanks to Olamide, now we sabi them for this music space. But somebody was asking categorically, Fino as an artist, which person go fit come outside come talk say he is who he is today, all thanks to Fino? They talk say nothing like that. Say for the East, say they don't love themselves. Say the only two way say they do well for that particular Eastern state, not to bring each other down. If you get as you they take use maker, they go just use, in fact, look for every means possible to drag you down. Some people even said, and I quote, that Fino was just a regular music producer in Enugu State, Abapa precisely, before he find grace in Olamide's hand, where Olamide come feature for that song Ghost Mode, where career enter inside market, before people come they start to know who Fino be. Some people even come outside come talk say Zoro was just a regular artist in the East until he moved down to Lagos before we come start to hear his name, Zoro. So people don't they carry this story for a very, very, very long time. It don't tell me say they talk this particular thing. Now, Nigerian rapper Jeremiah Chukwuebuka Ani, popularly known as Jeriq, Adekunle Gold, has actually debunked this particular narrative, and that artists of Igbo extraction in the music industry don't support each other compared to their Yoruba counterparts. Now, speaking in the recent episode of the Vibes TV Cartel podcast, Jeriq described the claim, stressing that those the most are also Igbos. Now, according to the Talker, make I talk about for this interview, for this podcast, he said the narrative that Igbo people don't help each other is a fallacy. Flavor, for example, has helped a lot of artists, including several rising Igbo artists, who are now thriving in the music industry due to his cosign. I'm also a beneficiary of Flavor's magnanimity. My biggest song ever in this life is Oluoma, who gave me the verse, Flavor. Numbers don't lie. It is my biggest song ever. Flavor did not collect a dime from me. I collaborated with other artists, and they send me contracts and slip sheet. But Fino and Flavor have never collected a dime from me. I've done 3 songs with Fino and 1 hit with Flavor. They collaborated with me free of charge, he explained. Jeriq said that he believes that the artists who perform predominantly in Igbo would one day sell out arenas in the Western world like Asake is doing with Yoruba. The way Asake is doing everything with Yoruba language, I believe that someday we'll sell out a stadium either in the US or Paris with Igbo language. Now, what did they come outside? Con Yan. And as a full-time Igbo man, I also have that particular belief. I mean, it will be a thing of joy if we can get to that particular point where, the Igbos are doing exactly the same thing. It will not be bad to hear that O2 Arena was shut down by an Igbo artist, predominantly, Igbo speaking artist. Let me put it that way. It will be one thing where we say it goes sweet belly well. But then a lot of people actually disagreed with Jeriq on this statement. A lot of people had contrary opinions. People were saying no. This one will be saying in talk, saying a lie. This one will be saying talk and saying a lie. Somebody outrightly said he did it for you and who again? Yes, this person is coming out to ask, yes, he might have, that is Flavor, I beg your pardon. Say Flavor did it for you and who again? He's coming out to say yes, in as much as you're trying to tell us, okay, Flavor gave you your biggest hit and he did this completely free of charge. Big up to Flavor, by the way. But then he's coming to say how many people can brag about the same thing. That is the point. Yes, that is the point, and that is the question everybody is asking. See, not because of say maybe 1 or 2 people can give this, compared to the way it is in the Western world. It is as you reach the top, you drag another person, even portable. person come outside talk for comment section say even Portable, I no wan use the word ordinary, not me go call her ordinary Portable, but he say even Portable get people wey dey try put through. Now we understand the fact that Portable is an artist. Yes, he was brought into limelight by Olamide. That's very correct. Olamide gave him a verse and it became a viral sensation. But you know that Portable have people under him. He get the time wey be say even the trade say he get boys wey in dey teach work, when they try put them in line of the music industry. Some of them be even drop song that particular time. You get one or two. I don't remember their name quite alright, but you get one or two where we say he drop song where Portable when they carry the front, they try put them in the so person come they talk even Portable get people what be saying they try bring up in that same light. Not to talk of other artists that you'd see, pushing out stars. Pushing out stars. Let's not talk about Don Jazzy. Don Jazzy is one of the biggest music executive in Nigeria at this very moment. It got a lot of people who say they're all in career. I recently even signed 2 other people, Loving and what's this other person's name, to show that they are constantly bringing up upcoming. They are constantly putting people in line. But they say in the East, it is not like that. They say even amongst themselves, men will live even bringing people, let me live even bringing people to limelight. Let's even live finding upcoming artists. Somebody was asking how many collaborations are existing within themselves. Somebody asked how many songs where people will be said that they hot now, especially in the East. You're looking at the likes of Jeriq, you're looking at the likes of Banks. Before you go to their senior colleagues, Flavor, Fino, and what have you. They say how many collaborations they exist within them. We understand that maybe Flavor can decide to do a song with Jeriq, Fino can decide to do a song with Jeriq. But how many songs when we say Jeriq don't feature Banks? How many? This is the question when we say people they ask. How many collaborations they exist amongst the Igbo speaking artists, this Igbo speaking artists? How many collaborations are existing between them? Somebody asked the question that it's not just in music alone. This person said the whole entertainment industry in the East is like that. This person is coming out to say the whole entertainment industry in the East is like that. That so far you're doing entertainment, they don't want to see you shine. So people get that narrative already, and it is high time that people actually change the narrative. It is high time where, I don't know, men will not just do business as usual. Men not just be like, say no, as they talk, yes, we go talk about that for a while. Before you know, everybody go allow the matter rest. Nobody go bring up the matter again. It's high time where we start to see positive changes. Now, even watching me myself, once it already gentleman they look up to, I want to see a lot of change. I want to see people coming out to say, okay, it was like this before, but it is no longer like this. I want to see people saying, it's not there as it did before. Please, we want to see more collaborations from the Igbo speaking, from the Igbo speaking artists that speak Igbo throughout their music. Yes, people will be saying that they speak Igbo as they sing. See, I saw some comments that I will not be reading. Because some people try to turn this into a tribal war. No, we don't do that here on FameIdols Hangout. So I'm not going to be reading those comments at all. Not be every two episodes we will convert to tribal war. Not be every two episodes we will try to do unhealthy comparison between the Igbos and the Yoruba. It doesn't work like that. There are certain things that you should just, let it be. In as much as they are pushing for what, how do I put this? In as much as you are pushing for a situation whereby the Igbos can, be out there. Not me say we'll come turn them to a tribal war. Not me say we'll come turn them to tribal something. So that being said, big ups to Jeriq for finally speaking up. Yes, big ups to Jeriq for finally speaking up. But even person comment say, even you, Jeriq, how many upcoming will be say you feel beat your chest, talk say you don't help? Now when the person come, they come outside the ask, because even if we no count Jeriq as A-list artist, yes, even if we no count Jeriq as A-list artist, but Jeriq is far from being an upcoming artist. Jeriq is one of the biggest names in the East currently. This is somebody that is shutting down 50,000 capacity stadium in Enugu, in Oka, in fact, all around the East. He's somebody that once he calls, people they answer. You know that's one thing be. So person talk say, even you, Jeriq, how many upcomers when we say go talk say yes, you don't bring them to limelight. I do not know for a fact. It's a fan that is asking, and it all goes down to say, please, let the Igbo speaking artists do better. Let the Igbo speaking entertainers, I beg your pardon, let them do better. I understand that Fino is doing the best he can do. I understand that Flavor is doing the best he can do. But then, make other entertainers, make them do better. I can remember when I was in the East not too long ago. An MC was actually complaining. An MC was actually complaining, and he said that he doesn't understand the idea of them doing a show in Enugu, for example. And you see all these show promoters bringing acts from Lagos to come and headline shows in Enugu. They want to do a show in Enugu State. They have MCs in Enugu. They have comedians in Enugu. They have hype men in Enugu. They even have artists in Enugu. But to headline that particular show, you go see say they go Lagos. Go bring people. Come they use them the headline show for Enugu State where we say na eastern part of Nigeria. They'll come they allow all those artists, all those hype men, all those comedians when they inside the host state. Then they'll come they perform for early evening. They'll come they perform by 4, by 5 in the evening. When show come they tough. Now that time also they call the Lagos-based artists. Somebody was pointing out this and saying it's not just in the music scene, that it is a general problem in the entertainment scene at large. So something really, really has to be done. And the earlier something is done about it, the better for all of us. So with that, I got bad break. I tap that particular one, come out, enter the very next story. If it pass like that, Allwell Ademola is in the news. And this time, like I said earlier, there was a time when a man, I will call him a man for the context of this particular story. A man came out to say he is Asake's father and he's being neglected by his son. Say Asake, in all his riches, in everything we be saying don't acquire. Say him will be in papa, he not they see shishi from him picking. Now, at that particular point when this man was going viral, at that particular point when everybody was hearing about this particular story, Asake cannot talk anything. To the best of my knowledge, he just quiet. He not talk anything. People in the comments, it went everywhere. Everybody was trying to know why they say person will talk something of this magnitude and Asake will be completely silent. People were asking very different questions. People were wanting to know if it is true. I mean, if not be true. But now, recently, popular Nigerian musician Asake has finally reconciled with his father, his daughter, and the baby mama. Now, the reconciliation move came after he was called out online for abandoning them after he became rich and famous. Asake was heavily criticized earlier in 2025 after his baby mama Adijat accused him of neglect despite standing by him when he had nothing. In March 2025, Asake's father, Fatai Odunsi, who is a stroke survivor, also called him out for abandoning him. Following the backlash from netizens, including some celebrities, Asake reached out to his father and promised to finance his medical bills and also buy him a house. However, a trending photo of the singer with his father, which surfaced online on Friday morning, that is this morning, signaled a return to harmony. This came a few days after Asake reunited with his daughter and his baby mama. That is to say, to the best of my knowledge, I think Asake is trying to start the year 2026 on a clean slate. It's not easy. It's not easy. Even though plenty people they ask. See, Nigerians, one thing I like about Nigerians is the fact that they would always ask questions. Nigerians would always want to know. Somebody is in the comment section right there asking, what did make Asake abandon the man in the first place is a topic of conversation. Trying to know why, yes, he was not there, he didn't answer him and all those things. But what did make a no answer? What did the man do? Now, when the person in the comment section, they ask, and immediately I read this particular question, the first thing will come up from my mind, that if you ask me, now who I go ask? Yes, if you ask me, who I want to ask. But I believe that should be a valid question, even though somebody replied that same comment and said, no situation is How in that put this comment? If come as I come they talk say nothing is too big to be unforgiving. Yes, you know what the person supposed to do you will be say you know if forgive am. You know, pastor, even though some things they pain reach chest, if I do say so myself, you get the kind of things wey be say person go do you. To forgive, it go dey very, very hard. To forgive, it go dey very, very hard. And I do not think we should be concerned about, what Asake father did. I do not think we should be concerned about the reason for the abandonment. I do not think we should start to investigate what really happened for their family. I think we should just celebrate the newfound peace. Yes, the fact that they can both settle their differences, the fact that they can both come outside and say, okay, this is a thing of the past, and try to forge ahead. That should be our major concern. That should be what we should be looking at right now. But we leave the fact for a while. I mean, since last year March, when this thing go viral, now this year January, now it come be like say no peace, don't they return to the home. That should be our major concern. We should just be happy that yes, he can finally sit with not just his father, but his child and his baby mama. So therefore, this one is supposed to be point of contact. This one supposed to be point of contact. When be to people when be say them they outside there. When be say they get one misunderstanding with the family whatsoever. Those people when be say based on logistics, based on the issues, or should I say things that I cannot categorically explain. Then they talk to their parent again. Then they talk to their baby mama again. Then they talk to their picking again. Listen, this January 2026, it not go bad make you go make peace. See, nothing like peace. Nothing like peace. See, it can be hard sometimes to understand that some people, human beings, would always be human beings. Some human beings don't do things where we say, if you reason them, you yourself go to think, say, I'm a road no go again. You go just want to end everything. Yes, you go just want to end everything where we say you hold you and this person. You go just want to cut this person off completely. But if you think I'm in the long run, it don't get anything where we say it's sweet like peace. This life, it's not really they guaranteed for anybody. Make most use of every opportunity you have, because at that point when we say you feel one finally say okay make I forgive this person, if it be say that person no they available again, if it be say that person no go really dey again, yes we know they pray for bad thing, but if it be say that time when we say you make up your mind okay I want to make peace, if it be say you no go see that peace make again. So this should be a call to everybody that's having one misunderstanding or the other. It's an opportunity, it's a new year, use it to bury the hatchet. As Asake don't bury the hatchet, not just his father but in baby mama and in pikin also, you go use them as opportunity to bury the hatchet with that person, with that human being who don't wrong you. Not be who cause problem, not be who start the issue. Now you supposed to apologize. No, anybody if you come outside can't talk sorry. Anybody if you come outside can't make peace. Anybody if you be the bigger person and forgive and forget. After all, they say to err is human and to forgive is divine. It don't pass like that. We got that give that particular to read. Big ups to Asake, big ups to all he's doing, yes, and would like to hear more from Mr. Money. It was, I think, 2022 or 2023. I'm trying to remember the particular year when Asake was on fire. He dropped Terminator. He dropped what's this other song? He dropped series of songs at that particular point. He dropped a lot of songs back to back that were making hits. That I would say even do remix of his song with Burna Boy. Different back to back major hits. But since then, it can't be like say no, Mr. Money don't go on a kumkum. Mr. Money will talk say they waste time. It can't be like saying they waste time to drop something else. So it would be a thing of pleasure. It will really be amazing if we can hear from Mr. Money. It will really be nice if Mr. Money can come outside again. Guys want to be, to come tell us one or two things. Joy, if you can hear me, Mr. Money finally forgiving him, Papa. Knock me leg for it.
You see, Osita, this thing that happened with Asake, most people are saying that he knows what he's doing. That maybe because he had, after that interview with Wizkid, there was a time that Asake interviewed Wizkid. So people are saying that maybe Wizkid has spoken to him, trying to tell him that family first before many things, before other things. Maybe that is what inspired him to reconcile with his father and show up for his daughter and his baby mama. I don't know, but that is what somebody is saying. Another person, one of our fans, is saying that this is the best thing to do. At the end of the day, no matter what happens, what you have, if your family is not there, one or two things that might happen to you, you know that you need family in your corner. You need family. Money is not everything. So this thing Ashake is doing, I will say congratulations to him. One of our fans was saying that look at how Ashake is looking like a black American with his haircut and all that. Ashake has a new look now. He's now on low cut, with his haircut and looking so touche and all that. So somebody is saying that he's loving the new Ashake look and and the way he's standing with his father and all the whole thing. So I say congratulations to Ashake. This is a new one. Although the baby mama was saying that the time when Ashake was in university at Abafemi Awolowo University, she supported him. And since he became famous, he abandoned his daughter for 6 years. It is something that is not right at all. It's not right. But I don't want to start going back, we're not here, fame idols, we're not here to just start judging anybody. No. We don't know the reason. We don't know why he abandoned them for 6 years. We don't know why when the father had stroke, he was not around, he was not there. We don't know why. But no matter what it is, this new development we are seeing starting this 2026, it is a good one. So we are going to say congratulations to Ashake, and we hope that this relationship we want to build with his family will continue. We hope it will continue. We don't want to hear stories like Portable coming out to say the father want to finish all his money, the father is trying to liquidate him or something. Don't be like Mohbad father. We don't want to hear those kind of things. What we want to hear is positive news. So this thing we are seeing from Ashake now, it is positive. So we say congratulations. With his daughter, from his baby mama, let him continue the relationship. That's the best thing for all of them to do. Let the relationship continue. Let them keep that relationship. So as it be like that, there's nothing much there. We want to see more. We don't want to hear any bad stories from them anymore. So as it be like that, Osita beg, no, we'll continue with our next story. As it be like that. Nothing much to say for inside the story. Now, for me,
There is nothing else to say on that particular one, other than congratulations on the newfound peace to our very own Ololade Ashake. Now, to the last story on top of our table, the last but not the least, our favorite. Or let me rephrase, because I see some people, should I say, then I use corner eye they look me when I said that these two are our favorite couple. So make I rephrase. This is my favorite couple on the internet. I'm talking about Adekunle Gold and his beautiful wife, Simi. Yes, a popular Nigerian music star, Adekunle Gold, widely known as Adekunle Kosoko, widely known as Adekunle Gold, and his wife, Simi, have become parents again, this time to Umu Ejima. Yes, twins and them born this time around. The award-winning singer shared this joyful update on his Snapchat story on Wednesday, confirming the expansion of their family. According to him, he asked God for another child and he blessed me double. Now, let us see me come outside, compost on a Snapchat story. While the couple has not yet disclosed the gender of the newborns, the announcement has sparked an outpouring of warm wishes from admirers, fellow celebrities, and industry colleagues. Speculations had intensified in December when Simi posted a video on Instagram, accompanied by the caption, "From my baby for my babies." The clip showed her with a growing baby bump, fueling anticipation that another child was on the way. Their latest blessing arrived just a week after Simi highlighted a scene from Adekunle Gold's newly released music video, "My Love Is the Same," further sharing excitement amongst fans. Adekunle Gold and Simi, who tied the knot in 2019, after a long history of friendship and musical synergy, remain one of Nigeria's most admired entertainment power couples. Both artists were once signed to X3 Music before soaring into mainstream acclaim. The pair welcomed their first child at Jeriq, fondly called Deja, in 2020. 5 years down the line, 2025, they are welcoming bouncing babies. Yes, two picking. Now they welcome this time around, and it's amazing. They've been my favorite couple from the very beginning. I can remember far back 2018, 2017, 2016, when there were speculations that Simi and Fouls the Bad Guy was dating officially. Even that song where we said then do, that is Soldier. I can remember when people were saying, yes, I said it, these two must be an item. There must be a couple because of the chemistry that was existing between them. Fouls and Simi did a lot of songs together. On the other side, the people don't know say na Adekunle Gold be the main sweetie. If you hear some of Adekunle old song, I'm talking about the likes of Shade, I'm talking about the likes of Some old songs, you go hear say Simi voice, they very subtle in the background. Yes, she used to do backup for am. But if you not put ear for ground, you no go hear am. Yes, you no go hear am. So congratulations, congratulations, congratulations. All through the post, I didn't see one negative comment. I don't see one. Joy, did you see any?
Let me tell you something. You know, normally I don't know why people and you like to always find find trouble where trouble is. Somebody was saying now there was a time that somebody was saying that someone was talking to me, or maybe they were talking about her that he only has a child after how many years marriage, you know. Then I wonder why a child and then someone has one child, someone saying that, oh, Simi only. At this time, someone in the comment section was insulting Simi that she has only one. Now God has blessed her with two at the same time. So now their mouth go shut up. They don't have any other thing to say again. I wonder what people will always find something negative inside, families, and why are you always looking for something negative in the lives of celebrities? These celebrities are also human beings. Yes, if they decide to have one or they decide to have two, it's not your family matter. Well, we'll catch them now. She has two at the same time. There was a song that Simi sang about, and she wants to have a Omomeji. If I remember that song, there was a song she sang. She said about having Omomeji, and then the father of the child is going to be her husband. So this is something. This is it is happening as she sang that song. It is happening the way she sang the song. So we say congratulations to her. In the comment section, yes, we saw one or two comments which I've told you, and the rest was all congratulations. Many people were even saying, oh, I want this kind of blessing for myself, I want this kind of blessing for my family, and so on and so congratulations. It is congratulations, many positive things, our celebrities are coming up with, because some of the people, I hope we're going to have so many positive things from them and not negativity. So we just want to see positive things. So we say congratulations to Simi. Hey, wherever you're watching us from, we don't prepare. Very soon now we go baby naming ceremony. So if you are interested, just comment in the comment section. Just know that you want to join in going baby naming ceremony. No problem. Just let us know wherever you are calling us from, wherever you're commenting from. Let us know your location so that when it is time, we go holla you go follow us, go enjoy. And carry baby, even raw baby powder. Now so the thing may be. All of our way they tap blessing. Now so time don't reach you. What's it a big? May we continue.
Yes, of course. Tapas Association of Nigeria, Lagos chapter, Ilufe branch. I just want to know, say, if that time reach, hey, you when they tap, you just say you feel carry twist. It's not easy. I was having a conversation with somebody, and I was trying to let this particular person know the kind of trouble when I give when I dey small. The kind problem what I give when I dey small. If to say we did two, mama for buy market. Because I just yes, I can't remember, obviously, I can't remember. But she come outside, come they tell me, say, if you don't reach time, when we say you won't bath me like this, before you not pew, I don't take off, I don't run up and down. Make this small picking calm down, make them bath, especially night bath. You know that I would say she don't get very stressful day. Make she bath picking, change her cloth, make her feel sleep like normal human being. This picking go start to the run up and down, left, right, and center. And she go come the pursue the pikin, even though she don't tire, just to catch a Congo bath. So can you imagine say I did two? So if you pursue one, you catch that one, you bath and finish, you go keep that one to go pursue the other one before you go come back. That one when you don't bath, you don't dirty yourself again. You come bath the second one, come go catch the first one again, to pour water again because you don't dirty, you go bath tire. So before you go tap, you have to be sure you can do what you are tapping. You have to be sure that you are not tapping in vain. And you have to be sure that your husband is also tapping with you. Because you may be tapping and the man in question is not also tapping, and you are tapping tapping will not be correlated with his tapping. That is a waste of tapping. Someone will know what to do with the tap, place like that. But that being said, congratulations, and congratulations are in order to our very own Adekunle Gold and Simi. They don't carry empty hand, they go visit more Peking. So therefore, when I reach, if we are invited, of course, why not? If not, we go visit them. But this na people will be say during their wedding, it was strictly on invitation. If I'm not mistaken, I think it was maximum of 200 guests. So now when they go Peking, if it be say now only 14 people, now you go see the Peking, but not pass like that. We're gonna wait for further updates, the agenda and every other thing. They might be internet babies, or they might choose to keep them private. Yes, pass like that. You see me sing one song, Happy Birthday, with Dija and her husband. So this one self, if it be said that themselves will start to sing in the nearest future. Now so we'll take you Star Rapper, give this particular story, and we go Star Rapper give today program. Joy, final words, more this by come out from inside studio.
Yes, so thank you so much. Hope say when I enjoy our story today. Oh, yes, so from Wizkid, who is making us proud on the global stage. Oh, well, welcome outside. The brother, well, that I apologize to Iyabo Ojo, I beg. Hope say this, their apology. Everything is going to be as it is. Yes, he has apologized and everything. They are now at peace. No more quarrel. So now when they find quarrel, no day, I beg. They have reconciled. They apologize and all is well. Not too much humility. Humility doesn't take any cares. Humility, it doesn't. It just makes everywhere. Everybody is living in peace and kindness flows and all. I hope you enjoyed the story from Asake, from Simi, and from Jeriq. As you get that, to make sure say una not going well. Tell a friend tell a friend that something is always happening on FameIdols days, Wednesday and Friday. Now so may we continue.
Yes, of course. This is where I'll be calling it a. On today's episode of FameIdols Hangout, I hope you enjoyed yourself. Have as much as I enjoyed myself. Like Joy rightfully said, on Monday, we will bring another tintinabulating experience, another popoistic episode of FameIdols Hangout. Till then, follow us across every social media platform and spread the word. It's one thing to be following us, it's another thing to be letting people know that we do this and we do it well. FameIdols Online across every social media platform: Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, and X with Randa Gidigba. To become a full-time family member, join us and get signed up on our website www.fameidols.com www.fameidols.com. Till on Monday, I remain Osita, the rugged gentleman. Together with
Oh, your baby girl. Good night.